Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Quick look here again at Solana, double checking a couple of key factors. I want to say thank you to my community for just being very patient and understanding that, hey, the current market right now, Fed meeting coming up here later today, it's okay to sit on the sidelines and just kind of be patient here, okay? I recognize, you like to trade, and I do too, of course, but I like to find good opportunities. There hasn't been a ton of good opportunities lately, unless, of course, you're shorting your shirt off, which actually is beneficial at this point. So congrats to those who have done that. We took some nice profits to the downside yesterday with our Premium Plus group, so awesome stuff there. Let's quickly look at Solana, see what's going on here. I actually have the 3 month pulled up. This is just for kind of for fun, I guess you will, if when we're looking at Bitcoin. Not a ton of liquidation outside the $100 mark even for Solana in the last 3 months. Let's quickly look at the 1 month and see if there's any difference there. Not a whole heck of a lot. Tons of shorts in the market, which makes perfect sense in the last 7 days here. We can see that there's a lot of timid behavior here. Folks are very careful to take any long positions right now. Not a lot of longs being leveraged. Okay, I totally understand why. If you can see here, we got kind of some people got hit pretty hard with that, right? Now, we haven't taken a Solana trade in a little while personally, but it is something I'm considering taking along with here in the relative near future once things stabilize, if and when it stabilizes, right? Because Bitcoin, it's definitely on a war path. It could very well come down as low as 51.5 to hit that next key Fibonacci retracement level. So let's discuss here with Solana kind of where we're at. First of all, let's actually look at some macro and let's get with the program here. Let's actually go with a bigger case scenario here. Kind of go with the most recent high to most recent low. We'll reverse these fibs here and just kind of see how much further the price could pull back. Because we did lose this 0.382 fib level. I talked about 135, 133 being a support level in the past. And right now we can see that's not really holding very strong. So if we do take a look at the more recent time frame here, obviously since December as a rough estimate, we've seen the most amount of volume at the $97, $98. It's kind of weird to say two-digit numbers now with Solana, right? It's kind of one of those weird things because we spent so much time up in the 100 plus range that it's a very distinct possibility we could see $100 again. Okay, not saying that that's exactly the case, but we'll see here soon. Anyways, as far as support levels are concerned, right? We don't have a ton of volume between the current price action and this 110 to 112 range, but we start to see a lot of people having previously accumulated about $100 to $110. Let's just give that as a rough estimate. Okay, so future reference, price continues lower. We should see some support between 100 to 110. It would make very little sense that the price continues much lower than that, just based on A, interest, and B, of course, just the overall sentiment, right? A lot of factors involved, but the truth here is that we are still establishing lower highs and lower lows. So until we break this descending trend, we need to presume the price is going to continue lower. Okay, that's generally the presumption that you want to have when trading. Furthermore, too, we're descending perfectly aligned with this 20-day SMA. So if you can see this green guy here, kind of just letting us know we're definitely on the way down. Okay, so all that having said, we are in a situation where we just got to kind of wait for a good confirmation for a long position. And what I mean by that here is that we've got $103 is right there where the 200-day SMA is at. That's generally a good support level for us. So we're still on the right side of the tracks here, folks, but we're also not. Okay, that's a slight consolation, so do not focus on the one thing. Everything else is distinctly bearish. We do see money flow index increasing while the price pulls back. Oftentimes that implies we're getting close to a bottom, okay? Because again, people are buying in more and more at this level and more likely to see the price action stabilize here soon. Again, pending Bitcoin doesn't dump again immediately. I'm thinking we're going to see Bitcoin either dead cat up to about 59K to reject off that bull flag, or potentially to continue lower, but it would make more sense we see a slight relief rally for Bitcoin. And if so, I think we're going to see something similar to Solana. Keep in mind, if we look at last, how long is this? This is back since first couple weeks of April. We can see that there's a ton of volume at 136. So that's the new resistance level. The price comes up to this range here. That's a good consideration for a short. Okay. And the reason I say that is because there's a lot of bearish scenarios here kind of giving us a confirmation that shorts are still in play. And we'd be rejecting off of some key level resistances there. We'd still be on the descending trend. I'm not saying you want to necessarily take a short there, but if you short it resistance, you're going to have much more luck, and that's kind of what we're seeing there. But again, RSIs have been held down for some time. Price action has been pulled back. We're probably going to see some kind of relief rally today, unless the news here today with the Fed meeting is terrible. So just some kind of things to think about. We're going to see the money flow index is pivoting effectively, stochastic swinging up, and MACD's trying to converge but hasn't. So it's kind of a messy chart. There's no other way around it. But if we kind of draw out a trend line here, shorter term trend line, we can see we're still establishing lower highs and lower lows. Okay, so it's important to get above some of these descending trends. So having said all that, we take a look at the hourly. We're going to confirm here most coins are exuding the same behavior, where we have a consideration to basically close your short position because the lagging span soon intersect. Conversion line is still below the baseline, giving us indication we're still momentously moving downwards, and we can of course see the cloud here consolidating pretty heavy at that descending trend. So again, price action breaks above that, could see a consideration for a long here, but I think that'd be more so a false positives, and we could probably see the price reject off this fib level here to come back down around 135, 136. So that's that point of control, folks. 135, 136, strong chance. If we don't see a lot of volume flowing back into this coin at that time, the price is going to continue lower. Okay, so I'm looking for a consideration of an entry right at that current resistance level here at about 133. And once more, as far as larger time frame fib levels, just to clarify, that is the 0.382 fib. Which is an extremely important level. We could very well see the price continue lower here, but I'm going to speculate we're going to see the price recover for most alts here today a little bit, and then possibly continue to bleed out throughout the rest of the week. We'll see here, folks. I hope this made sense. I described this correctly. Thank you so much again for watching. Hope you learned something today. Comment below if you have. Like, subscribe, and follow. Do me a favor, jump on over to our Twitter, Telegram, or Discord. I'd actually just create a TikTok as well to give you kind of perspective on more fundamental things kind of on the back end there. Best practice, those things there. I hope you learned something. Either way, thanks again. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.